Hello guys, it's me Julien again. So a while back I had made a video basically saying that I wasn't leaving YouTube. The problem was just I was running out of ideas and stuff like that. I'm still kind of trying to find ideas. I actually ordered a new tablet a while ago, which is this one. You may have seen it in the last video. I'm not quitting YouTube update. I actually ordered a kind of a spoiler alert, but I had ordered the Converbendo Terra de Marseille, which is coming soon. I'm not planning to do a review on this. I just wanted to get this, do a review on this, which is the Golden Terra de Marseille by Scarabeo. It'll focus, but I'm gonna do a quick review video for this. I don't know what I'm gonna do a quick video on this. Do a quick review on it. So that way, this out of the way, and then, once that new one, the Converbendo deck comes, I'll do a quick review on that one as well. Give you my thoughts and opinions, but and now we're gonna do a review on this. Now, I ordered this deck a while ago. I've been kind of off and on with it because you know what, I'm used to make the waite, which I still kind of do. So it's just kind of been off and on with this deck. Simply because I'm just more used to the waite system, and this, obviously, since it's a marseille deck, this uses a completely different system. It reads completely differently than the previous decks I've owned. So I've kind of been off and on about it because, like, I kind of had a little bit of trouble, but I think I've gotten the hang of it as of recently. Because, I don't know, I like the deck, but it's just been sitting there collecting dust for the longest time, and I only just started picking up recently instead of using it. But yeah, the deck is pretty nice though, I will say. It's pretty nice. It's not too thick and it's not too flimsy. It's just the right amount to shuffle. Like, it doesn't feel like it's gonna bend too easy. It's not gonna be ruined from shuffling it, because I'm in the riffle shuffle. But yeah, the images, they're pretty holographic, because this is the golden one. The process is holographic. You have the magician on here. Once we had to mention it, but yeah, you get the magician as like thorn. And then on the back, I think this one's Temperance, I think it is. The Temperance card? What is that one? The 14th card in the Major Arcana. But yeah, I've been using this deck. It has, like I said earlier, it was kind of trippy for me to learn it, but because, this is a completely different system. One thing that really tripped me up was how I think it was, yes sir, I was just going dark, but was that this deck actually doesn't use reversals. As far as I'm aware, none of the Marseille decks use reversals, but CBD, scarabeo, which this is by scarabeo, by the way. None of them uses reversals, so that kind of tripped me up. Because I'm so used to doing the reversals for like the waite decks and stuff like that. So that was kind of trippy, but I will say this deck is marvelous, honestly. Like, honestly, I could recommend this deck, for example. Like, the images are very simplistic. You got 10 of coins. She owns this one, like 8 of 7 of swords. The hermit. 4 of cup. 5 or 7 of cup. I think this one's judgment. I want to say so. Yeah, this deck is actually pretty marvelous. I actually like all about on this. Scarabeo did a really good job with this Marseille decks. I don't have the original one. I actually just ended up getting this one because I just thought it was interesting having an holographic tarot deck. That was pretty cool. Although, like I said earlier, Scarabeo did a good job. But I think this one's the Knight of Coins. I always get confused because you can see right here, it looks like he's holding a wand, so you think it's the Knight of Wands. But no, it's the Knight of Coins. It's trippy. It trips me up every time. Just comes. Yeah, and you can see like the minor arcana doesn't have people on it. Well, besides like the night cards, but they don't have people on it like the wider weight. That kind of tripped me up, but honestly, I will say I have kind of leaned towards liking a Marseille deck a little bit more than the wider weight, simply because of the fact that it's like, I don't know, since the images aren't straightforward and like the meanings aren't in your face, like the wider weight decks and like its clones, it leaves more room for interpretation, and you can like open your mind more, like you can fuel like your imagination more with the Marseille. Another thing is like, it's more easy to find, in a sense, like, oh, you don't have to look for like certain, say if like you're very picky, like you're very certain editions, like obviously this one obviously shows you straight up what it's from, you know, golden toad and Marseille. Yeah, look at low scarabeo. But you know, low scarabeo, you know, these, I find it really interesting that these decks are basically, Marseille is a very similar style to it, but they're all different. Like they all have different, the images are very drawn similarly, are basically kind of the same, but they each have different artists. So it's like, oh, like it's different from like wider weight. You know, like wider weight, you had original weight, you had centennial, you had radiant, but now you have this. But what I'm saying is like, you have a low scarabeo, you have Nicholas Conver, you have Convert Bendove, which is one of the most famous tarot Marseille decks out there. I just find it really interesting. And honestly, the deck is pretty good. The deck is nice. I mean, the cards shuffle really nice. Like, you know, well, yeah, let me flip this up because I can put it back in order. But the deck, the cards shuffle really nicely. Like, you know, they bend perfectly nice. You know, they don't crease or anything, or at least not that I've done it that bad. You know, the cards shuffle nice. You know, yeah. But look, cards shuffle nice. Look, see, perfectly. You know, the cards are basically really iconic. You know, I like the style that you read these cards, in a sense. Like you see here, I got 5 of cups, 4 of coin, and then a star, I think. You know, I like how you do this, and also like Johan Bendov's style reading the cards. Right here, let me fix that bit. Sorry about that. But look, you got 5 of cups, 4 coin, a star. Kind of, this thing is really accurate for me because, you know, I've been doing my own thing, doing the same old, but I'm pretty happy. I mean, I have been kind of bored, but I'm just been striving for new things, meeting new people, stuff like that. But yeah, you can see with the images, it's like, it's very simplistic as far as the minor arcana goes. Because, you know, with like wider weight, for example, you know, there's always someone doing something in the minor arcana, just like the major. But with the minors in the Marseille, you don't have that. You just see 5 cups. There's not someone like holding a cup surrounded by 4 others. There's not like a guy on a throne holding one coin was surrounded by sitting on 3 others, like in the weight deck. And you know, this one always has a person in it, but you know, it's just like, it just leaves more to the imagination than the wider weight, where with the most wider weight decks, the meaning's kind of in your face, if that makes any sense. Which is something I really, okay, I'm back, but which is something I really about the wider weight. Okay, but yeah, it's something that I really adore because it leaves more to the imagination. Another thing is, it looks kind of like the old school like card game decks, which kind of shows like with like the root of tarot, which some people believe that tarot cards do come from playing cards, and that's how they originally came out. Which is actually pretty interesting in my opinion. I always thought that's pretty interesting. If I'm not mistaken, Ouija boards have a similar origin story where they were meant to be as a game and then became a form of like spiritual stuff and like the occult and all that. But yeah, that's a pretty cool background for the Marseille. I will say this deck is kind of not as obvious as the waite. So it's like, if you're a novice or like a beginner, I honestly wouldn't recommend this deck. I mean, you can get this deck if you're a beginner, but you're not going to have as much resources to work with compared to the waite, and that's something that I've learned and figured out the hard way when learning this Marseille, because if you see my previous videos, you know, I was a waite main. You know, I have the waite deck, I have the original waite, I have the Miss Cleo deck, which uses the system. So it's like I had all these resources to help me. I don't really have that with the Marseille. With the Marseille, I've just been using the intuition and coming as I go, as I use these cards. You know, it was very trippy for me that you don't use reversal on these, and to me, so used to using them with the waite decks and my Miss Cleo deck. But this deck is honestly fantastic, honestly. The quality's good. You can like bend this. The quality's good. You can do all this sorts of stuff with it. See? You know, I know it just seems to me like a lot of Marseille decks have really wonderful quality, and that's what I like about this. Because, you know, I don't really have to worry about my cards getting messed up down the line compared to like other decks, maybe. I know the CBD to Converbendo Marseille, I hear that has wonderful cardstock quality, and I heard that the creator Johan Mendove specifically instructed the people that were playing it to use them as cardstock because he wanted his deck to be like the greatest in quality, or at least have the best quality. You know, if I ever get that deck, and I think I ordered it not too long ago, but you know, if I ever get that deck and get the chance to review it, I will check out the quality, and I will let you know how I feel about the quality, and I'm hoping that it lives up to the hype. But all in all, this deck is marvelous. You know, low scarabeo. I know a lot of people, you know, if you ask them about the Marseille, they probably say Converbendo is the definitive way to go. Which I'm probably going to end up feeling like that if I do like that deck. But I will say the low scarabeo one is really close to the Converbendo. And it's like the second was, in my opinion, the second most iconic Marseille deck. If you are ever going to a Marseille deck and you just want something different, I would definitely recommend this deck, besides the Converbendo, as they're both very iconic and wonderful in their own way. This deck, you can't really go wrong with it, and it's just very iconic. But yeah, that's just my little review. All in all, I'd rate this deck 7.5 out of 10, and yeah. But yeah, that's just my video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and subscribe if you liked it. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.